And late this afternoon, King Charles met with our Australians of the Year, Professor Richard Scolyer and Professor Georgina Long. Richard, as we know, is undergoing revolutionary treatment for his own brain cancer. And today they were recognised for their extraordinary work in melanoma research. Richard and Georgina join me now, two of my favourite humans. Hey, what an honour. You met the King. How was he?
Fantastic. It was a great honour. It was wonderful for the whole institute, the staff, to talk about what we do here, to get the prevention message out. What do you reckon, Richard?
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. He was such a generous guy to meet with us, but also an opportunity for us to tell him about what we're doing as we strive to get to 0 deaths from melanoma, and to have the whole team here with us. And the King was incredibly generous in his time, and going through so many people who work with us, shaking hands, having a chat to them, as well as us getting our messages out there that we think are really important in Australia particularly, but around the world.
Are you still buzzing a little?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
It's
once in a lifetime experience, I reckon.
And exciting to see that he was interested in the broad range of what we do here, our research program, the fact that we treat so many patients, the impact, running through our whole research program, but also trying to impact Australian lives by what we do here.
The message is still the same from us. Prevention is better than cure.
Yeah, and we talked about slip, slop, slap, seek, slide. Oh.
Sorry, say that.
Sorry,
say that again. Say that again, because
we're too excited.
Yeah, I know. I love this because it's such a wonderful acknowledgement of everything that you've achieved in melanoma research and the lives you've saved. And I did love that you got in the message and a little reminder to, you know, what the King should do when he's out in the sun, Richard.
Well, I think it's not just for the King, it's certainly for all Australians, particularly those like me with pale skin. You've just go out there and have fun, but know the skin you're in.
So we were able to give him the iconic Australian broad-brimmed hat and a kubra for him and Queen Camilla. So it was wonderful to be able to do that.
It was also a really special moment, Georgina, where the King met one of your patients, Adam, who was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. And that was almost 10 years ago. And without you and the team, he may have only survived 6 to 9 months.
It was really great to actually see, you know, you see a person who's benefited. I also showed him some other scans of other patients and how people's lives have been completely transformed.
You could see that he was genuinely engaged, and I mean, obviously he has an interest in this space considering his own battle with cancer. Did he speak of it at all?
No, he didn't bring it up with us today. He actually had a quiet word with me out of the limelight, but yeah.
Richard, was he aware of your own fight against brain cancer?
Yes, the King was, and he is aware of my own personal battle with cancer, and he did say some words to me in private as we're walking out the door.
And how are you going, Richard?
I'm going pretty well, thanks, Ali. Hopefully that came across today in our opportunity to meet with the King. Yeah, still enjoying life the best I can and trying to make every best out of every moment. You never know what's around the corner, but so far I'm travelling well and I've got great hope for the future.
Has it sunk in though? I mean, you met the King today. It's a pretty big deal.
Sure is. And the crowd outside when we came in, and he met all the staff and they were elated, but the crowd outside, we actually distributed sunscreen before. It's quite a warm day, October day. So it was nice to be able to, you know, do something practical with our messaging and actually supply sunscreen. It would have been good if we'd had hats and there was some shade, so people were seeking the shade under a tree.
How does today rate? I mean, obviously behind, you know, weddings and births, but is it up there?
No, number one, I think little doubt to have the opportunity to meet with the King, with so many national and international media to be associated with it, was the highest platform we've had to try and send the message about prevention is better than cure, early detection is so important, and the research that we're doing that's making a difference, not just in melanoma but in many cancers. So I think this is top of the platform, Georgina.
I agree. and everyone was here. Our researchers were here from
Yeah.
science labs. The clinical trials unit was here. He spent a bit of time talking to some of the staff members.
We've got a great team at Melanoma Institute Australia.
I love that. I'm still mildly distressed that you just put meeting the King above the day you both got married and the birth of your children. I know what you meant.
I want to say one further word. This year as Australians of the Year.
Yes, of course. Hey, look, so lovely to talk to you. It was wonderful to see you today. I think he's going to wear that akubra with pride, and again, just a well-deserved acknowledgement of everything you've achieved. Well done, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Ali.
And you know what? I still think they're going to be in trouble when they get home.